Hi, I'm Mary Rogers. I'm here to show you how to get the most from your new espresso maker. It's so easy you'll feel like a professional barista. It's stylishly designed, made of high-grade stainless steel, and you will use it every day to make both hot and cold espresso-based drinks. Let's begin by reviewing all the parts of your espresso maker. This is the removable 53-ounce water reservoir and lid, cup warming plate, power button, portafilter holder with handle, brew head, steam or hot water knob, commercial steam wand, removable drip tray, cleaning pins, stainless steel frothing pitcher, measuring scoop and tamping tool, filter basket for 1 cup, 2 cup, and pod filters, red heating light, and the function knob. I can't wait to taste my favorite drink, cappuccino. So let's get started by putting your espresso maker together. This is your housing. It features a warming tray right on top so that you can preheat your cups. First, make sure that the steam and hot water control dial is off. Before you use your machine for the first time, it's important to rinse it thoroughly. Let me show you how to do it. Plug it in and rinse it by pressing the power button once to turn it on. See how the button illuminates? The heating light will go on, indicating the machine is coming up to temperature. When it is ready, the light will go out. Now, place the drip tray and grate onto the machine. Fill the water reservoir with cold, fresh water by holding it by the integrated handle and removing it from the base. Place it back on the base. Take the portafilter holder by the handle and drop any one of the filter baskets into it. Secure the portafilter handle to the brew head by lining up the handle with the arrow. Push up and turn it to the right to lock it into place. Place a container under both pouring spouts. Turn the manual knob and the water will run through. Do this for 5 to 10 seconds. When you are finished, turn it to the center and the machine will stop. Now you're ready to make your coffee. There are 3 different filter holders you can use to make your espresso. The 1-cup filter basket is for single 1.5-ounce servings. The 2-cup filter basket is for a double or a 3-ounce serving. Use the pod filter basket for a single serving espresso pod. Depending on the filter basket you choose, the amount of coffee you use will vary. It's really easy to remember. For 1 cup, it's 1 scoop. For 2 cups, it's 2 scoops of ground coffee. Now choose the filter you plan to use and drop it into the portafilter holder with handle. Take the scoop and tamping tool in your hand. Use it to scoop up the espresso coffee. Make sure that your coffee is espresso grind. This is the only type of ground coffee you should use with this machine. Place the scoop of coffee into the filter basket. Tamp it down with medium pressure. Remember, do not press too hard, because if you pack it down too tightly, it won't allow the water to go through when you go to brew your espresso. You need to fill the filter basket to the very rim. Make sure there are no grounds on the rim so that the portafilter seats properly onto the brew head. Secure the portafilter holder with handle onto the brew head, as we've showed you before. Check to make sure your espresso maker is ready to use. The power light will be on. Now, to use the pod, it couldn't be simpler. Just place the pod in the pod filter basket and mount the portafilter holder onto the brew head and turn the manual knob clockwise. Your espresso maker operates manually. Turn the knob clockwise and dispense the amount of coffee you wish. When you are finished, turn it to the center and the machine will stop. Your espresso maker is capable of making hot water for tea and other drinks. Just put a heat-proof cup under the steam control nozzle. Turn the function knob to the water setting. Turn the manual knob counterclockwise to dispense the water. When you are finished, turn it to the center and the machine will stop. Texturing the milk for cappuccino is easy. Pour your milk into the chilled frothing pitcher. Don't fill the pitcher more than halfway full because the milk will expand when you froth it. Turn the steam hot water knob to steam. Turn the steam control dial to steam while holding the pitcher beneath it. I like to circle around the outer portion of the pitcher to fully warm the milk before I start texturing it. By doing this, you will be sure that your milk is completely heated prior to texturing. Now, hold the steam wand by the rubber handle. Swirl it around the pitcher. Slowly lower the pitcher, keeping the wand just below the surface of the milk to get the best texturing results. Turn the steam function off by turning the knob to the center position. Be sure to immediately wipe the steam nozzle and wand with a clean, damp cloth. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to clean after it dries. Then always purge a small amount of steam to clear out any remaining milk. Now some cleaning tips. Clean the housing and the brew head with a damp cloth. Be sure to remove all the coffee particles. With the portafilter holder in place, periodically run water through the machine to rinse it out. Also periodically remove the drip tray to clean. The drip tray, grate, portafilter holder, and baskets should all be washed in warm soapy water and rinsed thoroughly. Now let me show you how to make several delicious drinks. Here's how to make a cappuccino or macchiato. First, we're going to brew an espresso. Take 1 scoop of ground espresso and place it in the filter basket. Tamp it down. Then mount the filter basket onto the brew head. Check to make sure your espresso maker is ready to use. The power light will be on. By the way, a creamy and luscious looking top is the mark of a well-made espresso. This is what the Italians call crema. Now, to finish your cappuccino or macchiato, you need to froth 1/4 cup of skimmed milk. For a macchiato, using a large spoon, place 1 tablespoon of the frothed milk on the top of the espresso. For a cappuccino, top your espresso with 2 to 3 tablespoons of frothed milk. Now let me show you how to make a latte. Start with a brewed espresso. Then steam 1/2 cup of skimmed milk. Slowly pour the steamed milk into the cup, filling it halfway. If you like, top it with froth. Here's how to make a frozen mocha. First, brew an espresso. Add 1 teaspoon of sugar and stir. Pour the espresso and 2 tablespoons of milk into a blender. Start the motor. Drop in 3 ice cubes and blend it until the mixture is smooth.